Hello and welcome back to my channel eMaths, and today I'm back with my topic algebraic identities, in which I'm going to take up my last identity, which is a plus b whole square, and another part of it a minus b whole square. It's more or less the same, only differences of the sign. Here we have a plus and here we have a minus sign, and when we'll open up the identities, the only difference will also be in the sign, and that too in the last term, if you can see. 2ab, if you are doing a positive one, you will have all the terms positive. If you have a negative sign in between this identity, it will be having a minus 2ab here. So let's see how we can use this identity. Like if you come across a question where you have to solve this question, let's say 95 whole square using an identity. So here we mean that you cannot multiply this 95 by 95 and give us the answer, but you have to use an identity. So this question, you have to first write this in the form of identity. So this can be written as 100 minus 5 whole square. Don't forget this whole square, and if you want to check, you can check 100 minus 5 is 95. So yes, it is 95 the whole square. So when you match up this identity with any one of these, you will of course land up to this a minus b whole square, because this is also having a minus sign in between. So this is a minus b whole square, which is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Always mention the identity whichever is being used. Then write the value of a, because a being a variable, we need to have a value for it. B is 5. So here a is 100 and b is 5. We don't have to check the positive or the negative sign, because a was positive, b was negative, doesn't matter. It's just that you need to just match up the identities and take up the values as it is without the signs. Now put it up in the identity. A square means 100 square, b square means 5 square, minus 2ab means 2 multiplied by a multiplied by b's value. So here we have 1 and 4 zeros plus 25 minus 2 5s are is 10 and 100s are is 1000. So here when you will solve it, you will get 10025 minus 1000. So this will give you 9025. So I have explained you how to use a number where you are solving it first and writing it in the form of identity. If it is having a minus sign, you will solve it like this. Now I'll take one more example where I'll take a positive identity now. Now my number is 205 whole square. So this I can write as 200 plus 5 the whole square. You have to break your number so that you can apply the identity, otherwise how will you solve it then? So we have it as a plus b whole square, since we have a plus sign in between. So we will take a positive identity. A square plus b square plus 2ab is this, and now don't forget to write the values. A is 200 here and b is 5. So now place it. A square means 200 square, b square means 5 square, and plus 2 into 200 into 5. So 2 2s are 4 and 4 zeros. 5 square is 25 is 2000. So for this we have the answer as 42025. It's as simple as that, but children do get confused because they don't memorize the identities. Even if you are not memorizing the identities, in one of my video I have explained how to open up this identity. This is basically a multiplication of a binomial by binomial, because the squaring means multiplying the same thing again. So a plus b multiplied by a plus b, and this is a minus b multiplied by a minus b. But again, one thing is important, you should know how to multiply the binomials. If you know it, you can do it. So most of the children, what they do is they don't write this part in the identity and they solve only this much. So of course that will give the wrong answer. So there is one more way you can do it. You can find the square of 205 in the rough column and check, are you getting the same answer as this or not? If not, then you must have missed something in the identity. I hope this video of mine is going to be useful for you. Do subscribe my channel, share it with your friends, ask them to subscribe it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a good day.